Good evening, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. It is Friday evening. Whoop! The beginning of the weekend. I hope everyone's had a wonderful day. What's up? Alrighty, so I have been to Dollar Tree. Found some new finds. What else can I say? Those damn red dots. I mean, they are what they are. At this point, for us to keep going over, what it was and what it is, it's probably water under the bridge at this point. However, Dollar Tree does still offer some good deals. I'm not going to stop shopping there. I'm going to keep shopping there, but my shopping now is less impulse and more thinking with the dipstick. Like, okay, do I need this? Do I not need it? Things like that. So every single item I have in this video is $1 and a coin. We're going to stay with that for as long as we can. I do have a couple things at the end that were $1.50. And then a purchase that I was like floored because it's a normal $5 item from the plus section that's ringing up for $1 and a coin. And from what I'm understanding, it's only good through today. So I guess depending on your time zone, I'm actually going to show you this item first. Here it is. Gatorade. If you're a Gatorade drinker, we've got Gatorade, the 6-pack. This 6-pack goes for $5 in the plus section. This is the flavor orange. These are 12-ounce bottles. You're getting 6. Normally, these are $5. Dollar Tree is not carrying Gatorade in this pack anymore, so it's $1 and a coin. So if the stores are open till 10 o'clock here in New York, I'm not sure what your time zone is. Go to your store if you have a chance. Every flavor was ringing up for $1 and a coin. I got orange. I also got lemon lime. Right there. And I have my receipt here somewhere because I figured someone's going to ask me. There's another orange. I did find red, which is the fruit punch. Again, these were all $1 and a coin, and I have another orange and another red over there. Anytime you're not sure about something, check those scanners because, that way you don't have to go up to the register and ask somebody. That is a phenomenal buy. I'm not a real big Gatorade drinker, but these are convenient small sizes for going to the drag strip, camping, going for a walk. It's perfect. So if you're a Gatorade drinker, that is a score. Check out your Dollar Trees. Now, I am in New York State. I cannot promise you these are going to work in other states, but it's here in New York, and it was something that came over the website for employees for Dollar Tree. So that's all I can say about that. Go check your stores. If you're not sure, check the scanner. It's worth the trip to the store because even that for $5 is a deal. $1.25 is even better. All right, let's move on. And my receipt is here somewhere. Hang on. Hold up. Where? I have my receipt. Where is it? Nope. Actually, there's like a million receipts in my purses right now. I will show you that receipt from Dollar Tree because I purchased those separately, all by themselves. Nope, that was for something else. So I have it just on a receipt all by itself. And it's here somewhere. I just don't know where right now, but I can show you that receipt if you'd like to see it. All right, let's go over to the food aisle. $1 and a coin now. These are Idaho potatoes, not me. These are new seasoned potato shreds, gluten-free if gluten is an issue for you. You're getting 2 cups that are microwavable. All you got to do is add water and you have triple cheese potato shreds. Well, that's kind of cool. In a pinch, for me, I would make these and then I would throw them in a frying pan and just crisp them up a little bit because they get nice and crunchy. But hey, that's just me. So that's a 2-pack. Not, a super great deal, but not a bad deal. And then by Idahoan, they had this, which is a 4-pack. You're getting 4 1.5-ounce containers. These just go in the microwave as well. And it's Baby Red's mashed potatoes. Red russet potatoes with skins and creamy butter in a pinch. You know, you get 4 of these. In a pinch, or maybe you live alone and you don't make a lot of big meals, this is perfect. Or you're not feeling well, but you got a taste for some mashed potatoes. You know what? I make my mashed potatoes, and even when I make my mashed potatoes, I still put some sour cream in there because I like mashed potatoes and sour cream. Anyways, I did get 2 packs of these because I thought that was a really good buy. So grab 2 packs of those. So I got lots of foodie things going on here. And with all that cereal I found last week, awesome. All right, the only sweet and treat thing that I found was some more of the Amos. And these are the banana flavored ones. These are so good. Of course, you don't have to peel them. It's just fun to peel them. But you can eat the skin. You know, it's safe and everything. But you don't see the banana flavor too often. And those are yummy. All right, let's go over to where you get all your hand soaps and things like that. I was surprised to see this. I've never seen this at Dollar Tree before. This is a 12 fluid ounce bottle. Power Sticks liquid hand soap, Brazilian mist. Have you guys seen these liquid hand soaps? I was like, what? So I grabbed 2 of them. I've never seen these at Dollar Tree. I was shocked. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to get those. Again, these are 12 fluid ounces. So you know how I'm always mentioning I like to find things that go together. So I also found, so we've got the Power Stick here in the Brazilian mist. And then I found the Power Stick leave-in conditioner Brazilian mist in the 5 fluid ounces. So yeah, that kind of like goes together, right? Then I found, and I didn't even know this was out, so I was surprised to see this. Also by Power Stick, the Body and Hair Mist by Brazilian Mist in 6 fluid ounces. I don't think I've seen anyone haul this yet. It's new for me. I was surprised to see it, so I was very happy. And I thought, you know, these 3 products just go perfectly together. They're just meant to be because they're all the same scent. So I thought that was a phenomenal find. All right. Also in where you get your cleansers and things like that, this is by Extra Care, but they're saying compares to Neutrogena Hydro Boost. It's fragrance-free. It's 6 fluid ounces. And it's Hydro Plus Hydrating Cleansing Gel with hyaluronic acid. There it is right there. They're telling you to compare it to all the active ingredients in Neutrogena, which is a good product in my opinion. Been around for a long time. So I grabbed myself some of that. Now, also in the aisle where you find all of your soaps and things like that, they had these hanging on a little strip. You know those little plastic strips? You see them hanging in the aisle here and there. This is by a company called Daily Concepts. Individuals who think in the shower. I wonder what we're thinking in the shower. My bad. It's a daily round silicone scrubber for thinking in the shower. It's a scrubber for thinking in the shower. All right, so I picked this up. We're going to open it up. I'm sorry, I didn't even show you the box. I got so excited about reading the words. Anyways, this is what it looks like once I can get it out of here. Good grief, Beth. All right. So it's a silicone scrubber. It's got a thing for your finger. And then this is what you do in the shower. It's great on your skin. It kind of like, I had a little bit of peeling going on. Of course, my sun is fading out like big time. I need to get out in the sun some more. But I had a little peeling going on, and this helps for peeling or if you have dry skin. I did pick up 2 of them because I thought this would be good in a beauty box or something that I do usually around the holidays. So I picked up one for myself and one to put away in my stash bin. Then I came across these, and this is a brand name to me anyways. Yes to Tomatoes. Daily Balancing Moisturizer, 1.7 fluid ounce. I thought that was a pretty cool score. There's the top of the container. They also had to go with it is new Yes to Grapefruit, brightening for dull and uneven skin, vitamin C glow boosting unicorn mud mask. There it is right there. So that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll do a video of this mud mask. If you guys want me to, let me know down below. These are back again this year, and I found these on a strip by the checkout, actually, and I found 4 different ones, and I think these are the same 4 from last year. these are going to fly because they're just cute and they're mini. These are by Be Pure. We've got the compared to the original Vaseline scent, and this is just regular scented. Here we've got those little minis back again. Love them. The next one is caramel scented. I've tried all of these scents. They all work very well. The next one is rose. And they're so cute and portable for small little spaces. And last but not least is cocoa butter. And right up there in the corner, you will see is where they're telling you to compare it to Vaseline Intensive Care. You know, there's a lot of brands at Dollar Tree that look like other brands and pretty much almost are other brands according as far as the ingredients go. So like I get their Neosporin, which is not Neosporin. What do they call it at Dollar Tree? It's not Neosporin. What is it called? Hold on. Hold up. It's called, well, while I'm in my little mini drawer, so see, here's some of my little mini ones from last year. What is that stuff called? Triple antibiotic. So I was almost out and I'm needing some of that. Why was I telling you guys about that? I have no idea. I just squirreled. All right. Well, I was just trying to say that there's lots of brands. If you read the ingredients, you're just paying for a name sometimes. Talking about names, Man Cave Beard Wash, 100 milliliters, which is 3.38 fluid ounces for those of you that may not know. I was like, well, that is a brand name for sure. Perfect to go in a stocking for anybody with beards. Mine's doing okay. I shaved it yesterday. I'm doing pretty good right now. All right, how about Guru Nada? This is kind of new. Expandable floss. Waxed flavored peppermint. Expands for a thorough clean. And in a pinch. You guys are going to laugh. I've told this story before. If you need to cut the cheese, and I mean literally, like cut a piece of cheese, dental floss works. I've done it. I've tried it. I carry dental floss in my purse. Just a little fun fact in case you guys wanted to know. This was new. This is a blush, cheek, or lip serum. It's nourishing and water-based. It was just different. Does it have a scent? No? Maybe? I don't know. I'm going to check it out. It looks pretty cool. So I got that. There was no other kinds. I didn't see anything, but I grabbed that. That was new to me. These were new to me. Excuse me. Diamond Cosmetics. This is cute. Co-workers, that time of the year coming up, you know, just adorable. This one has cherries, horseshoes, and bows. It's by Diamond Cosmetics, and you're getting 4 pieces. They're including the 2 little footsie things as 2 pieces. Then you've got a cuticle pusher and this cute nail file by Diamond. And their files really aren't that bad. But how cute is this for a little stocking stuffer or something like that? They had a multitude of colors. I just picked up 2, which was that one. This one really caught my eye. It's this like lime green, but look at the emery board. Isn't that pretty with just the flowers? I just thought it was so pretty. I don't know. I really like that one. The other one I'm just going to stick away. Also, they have all these by Basic Beauty. These are blending sponges. You get 5 in a package. They had like all these shapes and all these different colors. Some are round, some are more like a plug type. I thought perfect for stockings. If you're giving, you know, the girls and things like that, I usually do like makeup bags and stuff like that. Perfect for that. Alrighty. This, unfortunately, oh, there's my receipt. Wait, is this the right receipt? No. I'm going to find that receipt for you guys before this video is over. All right. These were $1 and 2 coins. Unfortunately, these have now fallen in the red dot zone, and that's cosmetic bags or makeup bags. I went ahead and went for it because I thought these were cool, but I had to really think about it twice. These are really adorable. They do have a full zipper top. You got a little piece of like material. There's plenty of room. I can get both my hands in here with no problem once you like poof it up a little. There you go. An adorable little bag to put some new makeups or things like that in there. They also had this version, Sorry, there's that red dot again. But there it is. Really pretty. Kind of retro looking. This one just took me right to the 60s and 70s. And I think you guys will go there too. Right? How cute is this one with all the smiley faces? I thought this was adorable. They did have like 2 or 3 other designs. But with that price increase, I was like, nah, I think I'm going to pass. So I just went with those 3 right there. Sorry to go back to another buck and a coin item, but this was in the aisle where you get your toothpaste. This is by Brush Buddies. You're getting a 2-pack of, total of 7 ounces. So you're getting 2 3.5 ounce tubes. This is Cool Mint with baking soda. Great buy, stick it in the cabinet or, you know, whatever, donations. Stuff like this is needed a lot and people probably don't realize that too much, but toiletries are very sought after. So that will probably go into my donation bin. All right, that is going to wrap up this. Where I really wish, wait a minute. Here it is. All right, let me fold off my payment information. Hold up. Here we go. So it's going to read, it says Gatorade. Gatorade Orange 12 ounce 6-pack. And then it's going to say Gatorade, Orange Gatorade. Oh, the bottle fees, which they charge 0 because they're non-returnable. But basically every single flavor, there you go, right there. So, yeah, I don't know. We're only open till 10 p.m. here on the East Coast. So, depending on your time zone, if you drink Gatorade and it's worth it for you and maybe you don't have a Dollar Tree too far away, go check it out. It's worth the trip. All right, everyone, that's going to wrap up this Dollar Tree haul. Thank you so much for watching. This time just goes by so fast. I tell the boyfriend, I'm like, you know, I'm going to go do a video. And he's like, all right. And before I know it, I'm walking around the counter and he's still in the same position I was than when I left him. It just goes too fast. But thank you all so much. A big hug from me to all of you. There's been no girls going by. They're all at the trap. I think we finally got all the girls healthy, back online, and they're at the trap. Until next time, everyone, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to let me know about that face mask. Let me know if you guys want me to do a review. There it is right there. Until next time, everyone. Bye for now.